Okay, I'm going to say things in this video that some of y'all are not going to like, but that's okay. I came in this world alone, and I'm going to leave this world alone. But if you agree with what I say, feel free to click on the Cash App button and support this channel. Black people have proven time and time again that they don't want equal rights and justice. Yes, I said it. You do not want equal rights and justice. I don't care how loud you yell and chant, tear up buildings or whatever. You do not want equal rights and justice, because if you wanted equal rights and justice, you would be protesting to get laws changed in this nation. It's the law that they listen to. It's the law that they manipulate and either free criminal cops or convict innocent black people. Now, it's interesting to me that this started out as a protest regarding the killing of George in Minneapolis. You guys got upset. You were angered. I was angry. I had become so angry I had to lay down and go to sleep because I was thinking things that I should not have been thinking. And see, that's one of the things that the Most High gives you. The Holy Spirit gives you self-control. Even in the midst of your anger, you know how to control yourself. Because nothing goes without punishment. There's no way that you can break the law and the law does not find you. I had just finished talking to some Arab dudes, and they were saying that they already have convicted some dudes here for their so-called protest, breaking into businesses. And these Arabs were saying that black people are only hurting themselves. And if you notice, you now have former presidents that had the chance and opportunity to do things for black people, to change the laws, and they did nothing for black people while they were running. But now they have everything to say against Trump. I stand for the protesters. Which protesters are they standing for? Just think about it. Which protesters are these former presidents that did nothing for black people, that supported police? Now they stand for the protester. Which protesters? Because there were more than one protester or more than one protest group among them. You had the sincere protesters. Then all of a sudden you had Black Lives Matter. And then you had Antifa. Now there's videos out there where Antifa mixed in among the protesters. And they were handing out bricks to black people to throw. They weren't throwing bricks, but they gave you the bricks to throw. It's like not too long ago they talked about these bait trucks that they putting in black neighborhoods. And I spoke on that in the past and how it's so easy to manipulate black people. It's so easy to get black people to do your dirty work. And notice how it went from this man that was killed in Minneapolis to now dump Trump. That was their whole agenda in the first place, is to get rid of Trump. So now the focus is taken off of this man in Minneapolis. Nobody talks about him that much. Nobody talks about the cop that actually killed this black man. But now they're in front of Trump Tower in New York City protesting. Trump was not the one that had his knee on that man's neck. Trump is not the one that murdered him. And after this protest is over, if they succeed in getting Trump out of the office, guess what? It goes back to normal. No laws were changed. So black people do not want equal rights and justice. You don't. Black people want to be able to break the law and do any and everything they want to do without consequences. How long do you think these people are going to put up with you breaking into businesses and looting and setting things on fire? How long do you think they're going to put up with that? Whether it's Antifa, the protesters, Black Lives Matter, you're all in the same group. And I don't see none of you so-called good protesters fighting against Antifa. Now, I saw one black woman that called out these white dudes that were passing out bricks. These stacks of bricks were mysteriously appearing so that black people can throw them. Bait bricks. And you guys took the bait. When are black people going to stop taking the bait? And now these white girls were spray painting Black Lives Matter on walls. Was tagging these walls with Black Lives Matter, not Antifa. Black Lives Matter. And when I looked at those tags, when I first saw those tags, I looked at how they were written and I was thinking to myself, that's not black people. Black people did not write that. Because that's not black people's style, the way it's written. And then these two white girls were caught tagging them Antifa, tagging Black Lives Matter to make it look like you did it. And you guys are supporting that. Black people are chanting, burn this place down. Well, you're burning down your community. These are places where you guys shop. Already you complained about how all the businesses are out in the suburbs and poor people don't have transportation to get there. But yet the few that you have, and when they started coming back to the community, you burn them down. And the only businesses you leave are the Arab stores on the corner. But you forget that it was an Arab in Minneapolis that called the police on this dude. Now I hear that it was a real $20 bill. First I heard it was forgery, a check. Then I heard it was a $20 bill. And now I'm hearing it was a real $20 bill. So if that's the case, he got killed for nothing. And you guys don't care about him. You care nothing about George Floyd, man, because if you did, you'd be trying to get laws changed. And like I mentioned, you had everyone on every level was in support of you. Trump had already mentioned that he's got Bill Barr investigating. You could have accomplished a whole lot, but you ruined it. And now it switched from George Floyd to dump Trump. And on Facebook, I received a Democrat, a thing for Joe Biden to vote for him. We got to get Trump out of office. And now everybody's attacking Trump. They're in front of the White House. They tried to break into the U.S. Treasury. But I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to let you guys in on something, and I'm going to end this video. You guys forgot about Black Wall Street. See, when you forget about history, history is bound to repeat itself. You forgot about Black Wall Street. And America is not going to take too many more butt whoopings. They ain't going to take you burning down businesses too much longer or attacking cops or civilians. They will bomb you from the air. If they really want to get rid of you, they can. You cannot go up against the United States military. These are people that's trained to fight combat even in the cities. I know this myself because I'm prior military. We trained city combat. We were trained to fight in the city. And see, right now, they're just letting you blow off hot air. And you guys really think you're doing something, but you're doing nothing but destroying your own communities. See? So if they really want to put a stop to this, and you guys are out there tearing up things, and I know the whole argument about it's not us, we're peaceful, but yet this country's on fire. These stores are broken into. And the only people they showing on camera, they showed white people, but the majority of the people they show on camera that's looting is black people. I seen black dudes busting the window downtown New York City. These high-end stores, jewelry stores, banks. You guys are pulling off robbery heists, man. Don't you realize that? And I'm going to tell you, nothing goes unpunished. One way or another, you will pay for that. Nothing in this life is free. Understand that. And it will come back on you very, very hard. Now, it's ironic, about a week ago, I had a dream about a cyclone or a storm. This is that storm that I dreamed about a week ago. This is the storm that I dreamed about a week ago. So nothing goes unpunished at all. And don't forget about Black Wall Street. Now, I know the youth is out there and you guys are praising the youth, saying like, oh, these are young people, they're strong and they're not taking it. But I'm going to tell you something, man. These kids that you see that's out of control are some of the same kids that were a part of that flash mob that was going in the stores during the holiday season, flash mobbing Walmart. These are criminals at heart, man, and most of it comes from homes where the kids are undisciplined. These kids are not disciplined at all. At all. When I came up, you know, you got parents that will go down there and get their kids. They see you on camera, they're going to get you. See, and I'm going to tell you, like I said, the government's not going to put up with too many butt whoopings, man. I'm going to tell you. See, you guys think you can just go and raid the U.S. Treasury, raid the White House, and attack the Secret Service, and they supposed to sit back and do nothing? You burning down buildings, and then when you got a cop that snatches you up and throw you down, oh, look what he did to me. They sprayed pepper spray in my eyes or mace in my eyes, and I'm being a peaceful protest. But the only thing we see is buildings set on fire and black people are looting. So you guys have taken the bait. And now it's political. It has nothing to do with George Floyd. But it has everything to do to get Biden in the White House. And you guys think you have problems now. You're going to wish you had Trump in the White House if Biden gets in there. Because we already see what the demon craps are doing. If they're so cold-hearted to, first of all, destroy the economy. First they came with this bogus COVID-19, which you don't hear too many people talking about COVID no more. So they talked about COVID. They talked about the economy. They destroyed the economy. Then they talked about a killer wasp that's supposed to come. They kept you inside, destroyed the job market, giving you like maybe a $1,200 check, which a lot of y'all still hadn't received. And now they're provoking you and supporting you into a race war, anarchy. This is about government takeover. This is about continuing the job of what Trump interrupted, destroying you. And you guys are so gullible, man. I can see why black Americans were taken so easily into captivity. And I don't want to hear nothing about the Africans that fought, because at the end of the day, you were taken in captivity. See? So it's so easy for black people to be manipulated. You got young white kids manipulating you, putting stacks of bricks in your neighborhood so you can destroy your neighborhood. Give you a few dollars to go smash windows, and you do it. Being funded by George Soros. First, and it was the illegal immigrants that was invading this country. This is all Democrat agenda. Yeah, you may have had some good protesters in the mix, but they infiltrated it with Black Lives Matter, and it's not for you. Black Lives Matter is not for black people. Because you guys are so gullible and you play on blackness, they can manipulate your blackness. So now it's infiltrated by Black Lives Matter, Antifa, and God knows how many other, and even police, corrupt cops, were shown putting bricks in the neighborhoods so you can destroy it, so to make it look like you are the animal. You're violent. You're out of control. That's all we see in the media. Yeah, we see white people too, because I know a lot of y'all, well, white people do it too. We see that. But you're going to be blamed for it. And stop playing into these white politicians saying, I support you. Now Cuomo all of a sudden supports the protesters. George Bush, they had the shoe thrown at him. Kanye West warned you about him. Told you he don't like black people. Now he support the protesters. Whenever you see these Democrats supporting you, something is not right with that picture. So you guys are being controlled and manipulated, and your whole movement means nothing now because it's political. It's not about you anymore. It's not about equal rights and justice. It's about them accomplishing their mission, their goal. So, feedback, tell me what you think. Subscribe. Support the Cash App link. Until next time, I'm always fearless.